and gentlemen, I'm here in the New York area with my new buddy.
Sebastin.
I don't really know if I want to call him a buddy because he goes to that. What school? What's the name of that?
It's just a small school up in Michigan, University of Michigan. I heard about it.
And you came from California to go there?
Yeah, willingly.
What? Why? Like,
just because it was the only school that accepted me.
Wow.
UCLA didn't want me, Berkeley didn't want me.
Wow, so they took you. All right, did a parent go there?
A parent? No, my parents didn't go to school.
So you just decided.
I said fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good time. I like it actually.
Well, I'm sure it's just that, I go to the other better school, but I mean,
I will say, Midwesterners, I'll give you this. Y'all are really open and like welcome.
Okay.
Welcoming. So it's a fun time, like just talk to people. Kind of like right now.
It is. It is a good thing. You're at least 8. Did I ask you your name already?
Sebastin, and yes, I'm at least 18. I'm a bit old. I'm 24, dude.
You're a bit old. All right.
Yeah,
and what part of Cali are you from?
San Jose.
Oh, okay, cool. I actually know a little bit about San Jose.
Yes,
just
sir.
a little, though. And how old were you when you first started thinking about tattoos?
18. My friends were getting tattoos since they were like 15, 16
Okay.
in high school. And then when I turned 21, my friends who already were getting tattooed at the time, like finishing up their like bodies, they're tattoo artists. I moved to my area, like a block away from my house. I went in to go see my boy get tattooed, and then he just pitched to me like, "Hey, do you want to get tattooed?" The tattoo artist, and I said yes because usually his list takes 2 years to get off of, and he offered me for the next month.
Wow.
So and he gave me a discount too, so I'd be dumb not to say
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Do you remember his name? You want to give him a shout out?
Shout out to Ink Vested Tango. This dude's been doing it for a long time. I think he's been doing it for like 15, 10 years now.
Okay.
Actually, he's been in it for around 10 years, yeah. And he's just in crack. He's probably one of the best in like the Bay Area. So
Okay.
if you're in San Jose or just in the Bay Area in general and you're looking for tattoos, Ink Vested Tango for your like stereotypical Japanese style, but he's just insane detail. I don't know if you want to see this.
I want to see all of them. Yes. Is it now? This wasn't the first one he did, is it?
No, I'm one of the last few of the friends to get their arm tattooed. It's not complete yet. As you can see, the top samurai is low res, but the bottom half is more complete.
Now, so explain, why'd you select this piece, or did he select it? Or
it was both. So
Okay.
I originally wanted a horse with a cowboy on top because my grandpa, growing up, he had a lot of horses, and I just have a fascination with them. But then I showed him my original tattoo idea, and he said, "I'm not doing a cowboy. I do Japanese style. We'll be in the middle. Let's do a samurai." And I said, "Yeah." And so this is like the meet in the middle, right?
Yeah.
I got a samurai because all my boys at least have one samurai or something connecting them. And I don't know if you can tell here, the samurai has like a water symbol on it, and we all have like that water symbol connecting us.
Oh, so the water's for connection.
Well, just like a running theme, just like
Okay.
a water tribe, kind of if you ever watched Avatar.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like that. It's something just to connect us. It's also just like a cool, he'll tell you, in Michigan, people come up to me like, "I love your tattoo at bars." That's
Yeah.
a great way to start conversations.
Tell me about the color, because a lot of people don't get color in their tattoos.
Yeah, I was opposed to getting color at first, but while we were going through the process of doing the cherry blossoms, he said if I did get color on one thing, it should be the cherry blossoms. He's usually not one to do color to begin with, but he's very adamant on cherry blossoms. Just, I don't know why, actually. I'm just gonna make up an excuse. But this color in particular doesn't fade too badly.
Okay.
I've had it for 2 years now.
Okay.
Or coming up on 2 years. And as you can tell, there's like no fading. And I think it's nice. It's a little flare. Sometimes I forget that I have this tattoo and that I even have it colored. So it's
Now,
nice to look up.
do you have more than that one?
I have one on my thigh here. This is like the first tattoo I got.
And what does that one say?
It's literally just there's a local brand here, Fugazi.
Okay.
Fugazi, as they call it.
Okay.
And that's one of his logos, and I just got it just to see if I would like tattoos, and then I got this after.
Okay. And then now what's going to be, are you going to continue it on this arm?
So I'm going to get this wrapped up. Ideally, I'm going to get him to put a scorpion underneath here.
Okay.
And then from there, I'll see if I continue. I like to get more like Hispanic, Mexican themed animals, just so I'm not like those guys who get like a Japanese tattoo and don't know what the fuck's going on.
Did you, so for you, how do you decide, I know this one was a collaboration between you and the artist, but going forward, how do you think you'll decide what you want to get and then where it's going to go on your body?
I'm pretty open to collaboration, so it'll probably be a collaboration. He's the one, I mentioned to him I wanted a scorpion on the arm guard at first, and then he threw to me like, "Hey, we could do it underneath, coming like as if it's crawling up underneath."
Yeah.
And so I just think it's good to always like talk to your tattoo artist, because you may have an idea that's good, but then you don't know if they can even do it, let alone if it's a good idea. So just having that like bouncing back and forth ideas, I think it's pretty cool. Because before this looked a lot different. It was supposed to be just like, I think it was just supposed to have the samurai looking up in the distance, but then he was the one who recommended it looked like it's riding into battle. So I really like that. So
Now, how long did you sit for that?
How long did I start sitting in?
Yeah, how long did you sit? How long was the session?
3 sessions, 6 hours each. Usually he says he does. My friends did 8 hours, so it made me feel like a total pussy. He reminded me the whole time. It was painful. He doesn't use numbing cream, so that's a bit of a warning. If you go to him, he's gonna call you out for using numbing cream. And I thugged it out. I remember leaving one session, my whole bottom of my short was the butt area was soaking wet, and all he did was do just literally the upper half. It was painful, but it was worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do besides grit your teeth while that's going on? Are you reading, talking to him? What?
I'm talking on my ass. He has these other apprentices that work under him.
Yeah.
3 other guys in that room, and then another girl. And so I'll just get their attention, be like, yo, what are you doing? He's not much of a talker.
Okay.
But the other guys are, and I'll just talk to them. And if I'm not talking, I'm just staring off to the distance, fidgeting around. I bring a fidget spinner.
Okay.
I just twirl that. Yeah, stim out.
Now, some people say that they find the needle relaxing or addictive.
I do think I'm addicted now to tattoos. I want to get more, but I wouldn't say I like the process. That's the one thing I wish didn't suck so hard. It does feel. It's a specific type of pain. I think I'd be a masochist.
Okay.
Because it starts to drone after a while. You're like that noise it's irritating at a certain point. But it also should blend into the background after it's 3rd hour, 4th hour.
Okay. Now, what was the most painful part on your arm when he was doing it?
This part right here, the connecting tissue right here.
Okay, yep.
This part hurts a crap ton.
Okay.
I've heard other people say that this part right here in your chest hurts just as much as this. So I never got a tattoo here yet, so I can only say that this hurts a lot.
Now, how long before you think you're going to get the next one?
When I finish college.
Okay. And
I got into Michigan while I was getting tattooed. I got the offer. I got in a couple days before, and I got my financial aid package.
Yeah.
While I was on the bed, and I saw how much money I wasn't getting, and I literally showed him. I was like, "We're gonna have to wrap up this 3rd semester and call it a day." So he's still waiting on me to come back.
Come back. All right, because it is expensive to go to college out of town.
Oh yeah, out of state, it's insane.
Now,
it's worth it.
Are you in the dorm or are you?
God, no.
God.
Even worse, I'm at University of Towers.
Okay.
It's a trenches.
What are you studying?
Information science.
Okay, that'll be cool. All right.
I'm working here as an intern with my friend. I'm working at Bank of America.
Oh, okay.
Doing finance.
That's cool. Yeah.
So maybe I'll get money once I graduate to pay off the taxes.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll find some scholarships and stuff too for being a young man in finance. All right. So last question for people that don't have a tattoo but maybe considering getting one. Any advice?
Any advice? I would say just get the tattoo. A lot of people that I talk to who are considering getting tattoos think it needs to have some sort of meaning or they overcomplicate it in their head. And I've been there. But one piece of advice that my friend gave me that I'm going to give is that you should just do it. There will never be a tattoo that you'll think is good enough. So you might as well just get the tattoo that you like in the moment. I'm not saying get no regrets, obviously, but put some time into it, maybe a week or 2, find something on Pinterest, and if you like it, take it to your tattoo artist, bounce some ideas back and forth, get it, and then at first, I remember the first week I got this, I did not like it. It was still healing too. I was thinking dude, I messed up, why'd I get this? But then after a week it healed and I got more detail added to it, I loved it. And I can't imagine myself without the tattoo actually, and I love it. I don't regret it. My tattoo doesn't even have that much of a meaning, just horses, and I like horses. There's some people who have meaningful tattoos, and that's good too, but I just like it because it's hard, so. That's all it's gotta be. It's gotta be hard. That's it. At the very least, make it look tough. That way, if you don't like it, at least other people will be afraid of you. That's my advice.
Okay, San Jose. Thank you.
Yes.